Hey guys, and welcome to another Fearless Friday with myself, Jennifer. I apologize for not being here last week. I just started a new treatment center for my eating disorder, and the very first week and weekend we're not allowed to leave the treatment center whatsoever, so I wasn't able to make a video for that upcoming Friday, but this is my very first weekend home after almost 2 weeks, and I'm able to make a video for you guys. So I'm very happy. Um, this week I'm going to talk about what to expect when you go onto an inpatient ward in a hospital. Because I know I get a lot of questions from my blog and other sources about what to expect when someone's about to go in for treatment. Because it might be a little bit confusing and scary. So basically, the difference between inpatient and a treatment center is inpatient is in a hospital environment, and basically you stay at the hospital for the entire duration, whereas a treatment center is in a more homely environment, and it's generally in like a house type setting and you live there. So I've had lots of experiences with both. I've been in an inpatient hospital center for I've been there twice, for a month for one time and 3 months for another time. So what to expect when you go is, first and foremost, which I think is the most scary thing, is that you will be expected to gain weight. And this is weight that you absolutely need to gain, because when people go into an inpatient ward, it's basically because they are severely underweight and their health is also severely compromised. So you need to gain this weight. And the program that I was in, we were expected to gain about a kilo a week, but I've seen programs up to 2 kilos a week, which is in pounds about 4 pounds. And you'll be weighed once or twice a week to make sure you are gaining, and your meal plan will be basically adjusted accordingly. So once you get there, you get a meal plan, and generally it's a weight gaining meal plan, so you are expected to gain weight. And it usually consists of 3 meals and 3 snacks a day. And during these meals and snacks, you will be sitting with the other girls or boys in a supported meal environment. So there will be somebody there watching you eat your meals and making sure that you complete 100% of your meals, which is absolutely crucial because you need your health. You need to gain your health back. And I've seen girls with compromised heart rate, and also compromised electrolytes. So if this is the case for you, you might be on a heart monitor to make sure your heart rate isn't below 40 beats per minute. You also may be on IVs for magnesium, fluids, or electrolytes like potassium. And you also get your blood drawn once a week along with being weighed to make sure that everything is just normal, because they want to bring you back to a stable state. And it is imperative to do the weight gaining in a hospital, because there is such thing as refeeding syndrome, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of, and that is when you start eating normally again, your electrolytes and all other things in your body go out of balance, because your body's not used to having so much nutrition, and you're at a high risk for heart attack and basically death. But that's why they do it in a hospital environment, to make sure that you're going to be okay. So other than having your weight gain tracked by being weighed once a week and having your blood taken once a week or maybe twice depending on the program, you'll also be seeing the psychiatrist to adjust your meds if you are taking any. So maybe on antidepressants or anti-anxiety meds, you'll see the psychiatrist once a week to adjust those. You also may see occupational therapists who are absolutely lovely, and they basically just teach you life skills that you need to know in order to go back into the world. For example, coping skills, stress management, You also may have an OT who does art therapy, so basically you just express your feelings through art. And my sessions with our OT was absolutely phenomenal, and it was my favorite part of the week, and luckily we had it twice a week, so I didn't have to wait long to look forward to it. You'll also meet with your dietitian once a week to go over your meal plan and make adjustments as necessary. You'll meet with your doctor a lot, perhaps maybe once every day or once every few days, depending on the program. Um, some programs do have psychologists or therapists for the girls or boys to be able to talk to. My program didn't, so we had to see an outside therapist. So I saw them about once a week too. Other than that, in my program, we actually didn't have much of a program, so the rest of the time was basically free time or unstructured time. But I know of a lot of programs that have a very rigid schedule, so it basically just depends on the program that you go into. Um, what else? Yeah, inpatient stays can vary depending on the severity of your health and how well you're doing with your eating disorder symptoms. Another thing that they may have is restricted bathroom time. So people who binge and purge, they may have this rule, at least we did it in my program, where you can't go to the washroom an hour after meals and half an hour after snacks, just in case some of the girls might be at a high risk for binge and purge symptoms, and they just want to reduce that as much as possible. So that's basically how my inpatient stay looked like. If you have any more questions, please feel free to message me, YouTube or my blog. I can link my blog below again if you don't already have it. And I'll see you guys next week for another Fearless Friday. And next week I'll let you guys know about treatment centers because they're a little bit different than inpatient stays. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!